What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Matthew Snow's the Gold Crease Guardian, still plugging away through the old 2023 stuff. We're coming up to the end of the year, though. This one comes immediately following a 56 save loss. Let's get out to the game. So I was pulling double duty on this day. Played for Lucent immediately following my game with the Polar Bears against the Stars. We lost 3-0. That was a tough one. I made 56 saves, but also had one of the worst puck handling gaffes that I've had in my life. So, tough one coming back. Lucent is always a good team to play behind. We were playing against the Eagles, who are one of the B1 teams, and this is a great start. The saucer pass there, but crossing the middle of the ice through traffic. Two things that make saves much harder. Lucent did a great job on that, getting that puck on and off a stick quickly through traffic. That's huge to make this tough on this goaltender early in the game and get the 1-0 lead. Whoop, good save, but you could see me kind of leaning the other way. Not quite sure where he was shooting that puck. Either way, made the glove save, caught it, which is a bonus because I haven't done that much recently. And we go down to the other end, get a 2-0 lead. We like that. So far, these guys doing a good job moving the puck around, but not creating a whole lot of offense. And just as I say that, they score on a 2-on-1. You can see me calling out this guy turning through the middle, the right-handed shot coming down the slot. Good job to try and cut that lane off, but it was a good move down deeper on his forehand to get around there. And you can see me going from an overlap out, and he just tips that right over my glove. It's decent glove position. It's maybe a little bit too back and even with my body, but at the end of the day, it's also just a great tip on a 2-on-1, and there's not really much you can do about that sometimes. Whew, that one was tip of the glove. Again, just kind of leaning the wrong way on a couple of those. So that's frustrating, but we're getting it dialed in. And we just got absolutely sniped. This one, nice little crossing play through the middle, and you can see that I don't adjust back enough. I am too square to his body, and I end up drifting forward and kind of settling in, and he rips this. I mean, it's bar down. I don't know that I get it even if I'm square, but I would make it a little bit easier for myself to get a piece of it, which is the whole goal, right? I am 6'2", like I'm a tall guy. So when I go down into the butterfly, my shoulders are kind of crease level, as long as I'm keeping my body upright, and I feel like I might at least get a piece of it in the right position, but hard to say, as he makes a great stop on the 2-on-1. All of a sudden it's 2-2 in this game, and it's anybody's hockey game, especially if I'm going to drop pucks like that. What's happening here? This puck was kind of inside the net. We're going to have a ref powwow here. I thought that I was very confused at the other end. Let's take a look at this replay. Puck gets jammed at. You can see his foot back there. I think that's the puck under his skate that's in the net. It could also have been the stick blade. Now that's a white tape stick blade, and you can see him do the classic pull forward with his foot. I mean, this is tricky. The refs seem to have decided that it's a goal, though. So that's a little bit controversial for sure. I don't have conclusive video evidence to say that it was or wasn't a goal. But it's going to be a goal, and we're up 3-2. So it is what it is. Good job gaining depth on that one to force him into a position where he had to shoot that for a perfect spot. And then a good save in the RVH there. He's playing well down in this first period. Making a lot of big saves. That's a big breakaway stop. It's 3-2, but it could be much worse. Good breakaway save there by me as well at the other end. They've got some chances now off of this, and a good glove to kind of smother this, but this is just a good save. He goes low blocker, actually beats me outside and is able to put it off of the top of my pad, which is what makes the save. And now I've had a good glove hand on a few of these as well, smothering rebounds, not giving up second chances. Much, much better than I have been typically, or recently rather, at that. And the fewer second chances I can give up, always the better. As we make another save here, and we're going to wind the first period down, it looks like, at 3-2. So we're going to take that. A 3-2 lead. Ooh, quick one on net at the end, and another good elbow save. But a 3-2 lead going into the second period, outshooting them 23-16. We definitely carried the play in that one. They started to get more pucks to the net faster as the game went on, I felt. Just trying to do something, using bad angles a lot, but that's also what Lucent does very well. They push guys to bad angles, so the shots aren't always as dangerous. It makes it a little bit more of a professional, quote-unquote, style to play behind, because the scoring opportunities are a little more limited, or a little more outside. But it's a good, solid defensive team, and it's hard to argue with that. Like, that was really good on that 2-on-1, and I was able to get a piece of it. But again, just good defensive structure, and then an offensive play. This is right off of the defenseman. If you look, you can see him celebrating at the end, but that's right off of his leg. That puck's going probably 4 or 5 feet wide, and that's just unfortunate for him, because that was not going in until it hit the defenseman in front. This one, however, was going in just about every time. He catches this puck on the odd man rush and just opens that stick up and whips it under the crossbar. Bar down, nothing really you can do about that as a goalie in that situation. He's so good in tight, and he definitely found a way to fit that in. Oh, what a stop! We have got a lot going on in this situation here. This puck rattling around a bunch, off the tip finally, and this gets cleared away, but the diving stick back. Man, oh man, the tip in front and the save. Look at my defenseman trying to help out, and the stick coming back, and it shoots right out to my defenseman in the slot. I was a little bit worried about that rebound after it hit me, but what a series of saves. And again, I had a huge save in the game before this. If you haven't seen that video, the link is up here in the corner. You should really check that out. But I had a massive save in that one, and then again, just great save there, getting back, diving down, and preventing anything going through. Looking for the long bomb, and he is not skating very hard to that one. We actually I joked about that one with him at the face-off after I iced the puck. I was kind of like, yeah, I missed you a little bit. He's like, yeah, no, I was just not skating. And that looks pretty accurate from the video sometimes. I'll try and keep it closer to him next time. Good stops here. Again, just doing my job, staying in position. I had a couple of weird ones in the game before this. I've had a couple that haven't been great in this one necessarily, but we're making some saves. Look at this deflection. Get the blocker down, and then I actually clear that one out with my stick before anyone can get that on net, and then just scrambling, looking for that rebound if it was there, as we go down and score at the other end. Now it's opened up a little bit. It's a 7-2 game. Gives me lots of confidence back there after making a ton of saves in the game before this with 56. I am feeling pretty good until that, I guess. That one's not really going to bother me that much, except for the fact that I'm just behind the play. This is a quick rip. I tried to beat it on my feet because I knew it was a righty. I should have been a little bit deeper initially, and then I just didn't get square. and when I didn't get square, he was able to beat me back against the grain because I was a little bit slower to the square net. I don't know what I'm trying to say, because that was a great series of saves again. Get that one out of there too, right through his legs, and that one's gonna go wide. Let's break this puck out. Let's go back to this. Coming through, he gets hooked a little bit, sends it to the middle. First one gets blocked, and then 1, 2, 3, and 4 whacks as I seal up with that leg against the ice, not letting him get anything there on that scramble play. Bunch of good saves there, and now we are up 8-3 after a quick goal at the other end. I am feeling very good about my game, even though I've given up 3. At this point, it just is what it is. Like, I'm playing well, and I can feel that, and that's a confidence booster that I haven't had recently, but I needed, especially after the Idlewild game that was up on the channel a couple of games ago. Either way, we are now up 8-3 going into the third period. I've made 31 saves, feeling good. We've got really good offense flowing in this game, and right there to start off the third period, we got another one. Their goalie just has, he's seen a lot of quality shots. So Lucent, being a good team, has found a way to bury on those, and I am benefiting from a lot of offense in a Sunday night game, which is awesome. A lot of people talk about overuse of RVH as well. I think that was a great situation for using it. Just that puck getting passed out quick to the net. I mean, things like that, right? Maybe staying in it a little too long right now, but we are using the RVH in a relatively appropriate situation, just off the post. And that's important, because I'm also, you can see, trying to mix in being on my feet and stuff like that. I'm a goalie who plays a lot by just the feel of the play, a lot of reaction, a lot of reading of the play, and sometimes that leads to me being in the RVH more, and sometimes it doesn't, but just depends, and I try to balance it out as much as I can. Let's go back to this. Look at this tip. Maybe a little bit of a high stick, but good positioning, getting that pad down. I mean, I was trying to catch that all day, and it went from like my head to my feet in no time at all. And that one I barely saw, to be honest, because of the screen. Good thing I was over square and in more of a panda. If you want to read more on the panda, ingoalmag.com has some stuff on it from a little bit ago with Dustin Wolf. Some good stuff there. But yeah, just trying to utilize all sorts of post options. Little one knee down there. Like I said, playing based on what the game feels like it needs. That is something that I consider a huge strength. Good stop on that 2-on-1. That was a tricky shot because he got stick checked right as he was about to release it, so it makes it hard to get a read in that situation. But I made a good stop, just getting sealed there when he let that puck go, because it was just such a weird play. I know. Well, there you have it. Another solid game, actually, in the books. A 10-3 victory. We like to see stuff like that. There we go. 10-3 victory, making 37 saves in that one. Good stuff, really. Solid save percentage, did a little bit above expected, saved a little bit above a goal. Those are the kind of things that I like to see. I felt that this was my best game of kind of this stretch. Well, this and the one before it were really close, to be honest. The one before it, just a little bit more of a sour taste after the mishandle of the puck. This one a little bit cleaner. Either way, I'm getting some confidence, which is important. And I'm getting a win on Sunday, which feels nice. Just trying to keep that rolling. Now, as I go into the rest of the year, finishing up some games in 2023, rolling into 2024. We're gonna hit playoffs soon. Like, we want to be ready for that stuff. So let's hope that we can keep that feeling going and continue to roll out the content, because lots of good stuff coming. Should have a new glove here in the current time soon. I won't have it for any of these videos upcoming, that's for sure. But hoping to get that new glove soon. Gonna get that Saves of the Year out as soon as we finish up the 2023 content, because believe it or not, there are still some saves that are really pushing for Saves of the Year in these next couple of videos. I can't wait to bring them to you. If you have not already, please head down below, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you know when I'm uploading videos. They're gonna come 2-3 times a week again after being off for a little bit, so I'm excited to bring that to you, and I'll see you all next time.